Hi, I'm Summer. Today we're going to do a full body gentle movement and stretch class using a chair. All you need is a chair. So let's start. Let's scoot all the way back into the chair and press your back up against the back seat of the chair, even bracing against it by taking your hands here. Let's sit tall. Take a few deep breaths here and feel your back press into the back of the chair. Let's close our eyes for a few moments. Just place your hands on your lap. All right, let's open our eyes and scoot forward slightly in the chair, just about to the middle part. Feet flat, sit tall. Just rest your hands on your lap. Relax the shoulders. Look forward and just gently lift the chin. Let's slide our hands down the legs toward the feet. Coming all the way down. And when you get down here, let's just relax over your thighs. Let the arms go loose. Let the head drop. Relax the neck. All right, let's walk right back up. Walk the hands up the legs here and sit tall. Take the arms out and up. And exhale out, bring it down. And let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Let's do that one again. Inhale, lift. And exhale out. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, lift. And exhale out. All right, we're going to lift all the way up again. But this time we'll reach down toward the toes from way up here. And same thing here, when we get down here, completely relax. Now tuck the belly in and press your hips into the seat, and let's roll up to the top. Sit up nice and tall and draw the shoulders up and back. Let's get into the shoulders, or at least in this area a little bit. I'm going to scoot forward. Let's roll the shoulders back a few times. Let's do one more each way. Now let's reverse that motion. Let's bring it forward each way. Let's do one more here each way. And then we'll take both shoulders, roll them up and back. Take the arms out and up. And exhale out, bring it down. And let's fold the arm. All right, let's roll both shoulders up and back. Sit tall, and then take both arms out and up. And then all the way back down, but this time let's gently fold our lower arms behind the back. I didn't mean to say lower arms. Fold your arms gently behind your lower back. Just sit tall, shoulders relaxed. Tilt the head down. Let's face front. Turn your head to the right, looking back. And to the left. And bring your head back to the center again. Bring both hands to your lap. Let's slide the hands down and walk the feet in a little closer, and we'll crisscross our arms across our lower legs. Again, relaxing the head. All right, release the arms and let's come up to the top little by little. We'll come all the way up and roll the shoulders up and back. Let's bring our right knee up. We'll start here just by like hanging on the lower legs or hanging back into it. Feel it open up a little bit back there between your shoulder blades or in your upper back. Now bring it in a little closer. So you lift up a little closer and then tilt the head down. And release from this. Let's bring the opposite knee up. Same thing here, we'll hang back into it a little bit. And then we'll lift up a little closer and tilt the head down. And then release from that and sit tall. Let's take the arms out to the sides and then sweep them out front. Open it back up. Let's do that again. Out front, and then take it back. When we bring it back, make sure the shoulders are a little low there and relax. Let's do that again. Out front. Let's lower the head when the hands go out front, and then look forward and slightly up as the arms go back. Once more like that. Out front, and all the way back. Now we're going to place the hands in the small of the back. So the palms of the hands are actually pushing in the small of the back. Just sit tall, tilt the head down again. And then face front. Let's turn our head to the right. Now once you turn your head to the right as far as you can go comfortably, I want you to try to look back behind you as far as you can. Let's switch sides. We'll look back over the other shoulder and then look back as far as you can see. And bring the head back to the center again. Place your hands here on your lap. Let's tilt our head over to the right and look up. And then over to the left and look up. Let's do that again, over to the right and left. Once more each way. And lift the head back up. Slide the hands down again, bringing your feet in close. Let the arms go loose. Let the head relax here. And let's come back up again. And sit up tall. Draw the shoulders up and back. Scoot forward a little bit more if you're starting to sink back into your chair so you can really stretch the right leg out front, the heel on the floor. We're going to reach up with a deep breath. And exhale, reach down toward the toes. Let's do it again. Reach up, inhale, and exhale. We'll do one more. Up, and then all the way down. And we'll hold here a little bit longer. Just breathe. Reach out over that foot, bring the arm up and down by your side. All right, let's pull that foot in. We'll take the left leg out, heel on the floor and the toe is pointing up. Good posture up top. Inhale, lift, and exhale, bring it on down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, bring it down. Let's do one more. And exhale, bring it down. And we'll hold here for a moment. Just breathe. All right, reach out over that foot. Bring the arm all the way up and down by your side. And let's pull that foot back in. Sit tall. Take the legs out a little bit wider. We're going to lean forward again, but this time we're going to wrap our arms under our thighs, reaching across to grasp your other wrist. Lower your head. And then release. Come all the way back up to the top. Sit tall. Let's reach out to each side and sweep the arms out front, rounding the back. We did this earlier. And then open back up, lift the chest. We'll do that again. Out front, lower the head, and then open back up. Let's do one more like that. Out front, and then open back up. Let's turn the palms back and grasp the back seat of the chair, sliding the hands down kind of low and scooting forward so you can lengthen the arms, chest is lifted. Now lean into it gently, just a little bit here, dropping the head forward. And then sit back up tall, look forward and reach out front. Clasp the hands out front and push forward, opening up through your shoulder blades. Now while we have our arms out front, let's do a gentle twist to the right and to the left. Let's do that again to the right and left. We'll do one more each way. And then bring it back to the center here. And if it doesn't hurt your knuckles, we'll turn the palms out and extend here. Now take your arms back behind your lower back again. Just gently fold them back there like we did earlier. Let's tilt our head over to the right. And to the left. Let's tilt it to the right again. And once more to the left. And then bring the hands back around to the front, looking forward. Take both arms out and up. And exhale out, bring it on down. Now let's bring the right knee up again. When we get it up here, we're going to roll through the ankle a little bit. So we'll roll out a few times. And then roll the other way a few times. All right, good. Now we're going to do that same movement in the hip joint. So let's gently roll out a few times. One more here. Now reverse that. Let's do 3 more. 2, and 1 more there. And place the foot down. Let's bring our left knee up. Roll through the ankle a few times one way. And reverse that. Let's do 1 more. All right. I forgot what I did. What was the other thing I did? Oh yeah, hip. Okay, now we're going to do that same movement up in the hip area. Let's roll out a few times. And reverse that. And I'm not pushing or pulling my leg, I'm just guiding it along. My hand. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more there. Good. And place the foot down. Now that we've loosened this area up a little bit, let's get out into a wider inner thigh stretch. So I'm going to use my ankles and feet to do this. So I'm heel toe out. I'm heel toeing out, if that's a phrase, heel toeing. Okay, heel toe out. So the ankles are moving. Toes are out, heels are in. Let's take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale out, bring it down. Let's do that again. Out and up. And exhale out, bring it down. Let's do 1 more. Out and up. And exhale out, bring it on down. Now let's get down into the feet a little bit while we're here. Even in this inner thigh stretch, I'm going to push up on the toes and back on the heels. So up and back. up and back. We'll do 4 more. 2, and 1 more there. All right, let's keep it out wide. Again, check your stretch. Try to line the feet up, sit tall. Let's reach out to the right side, palms down, and reach over a little bit, and then bring that arm up. Reach up a little bit more, and then lean over to the left side. Let's bring that arm back down, come back up, taking the left arm out and reaching over a little bit there, and bring that arm up and then reach up a little extra there and lean over to the right side. All right, let's bring that back down. Good. All right, let's walk the feet back in. Not all the way, keep a few inches between your feet. We'll sit tall. Take the right arm out and up. Reach a little bit extra there, all the way up. Drop the hand down by the head or behind the head. And then we'll reach out to the right side. Fold the arm behind the lower back, but this time we're going to reach up with the fingertips. So the fingertips are going to reach up. Let's do that again. Out and up. When you get it up there, reach that little extra, reaching from the rib cage here. Drop the hand down. And then reach back up, out to the side. Fold the arm behind the lower back and reach up with your fingers. And feel it open up right in there a little bit. Let's do that once more. Out and up. Drop it down. And then back, out, behind the lower back and reach up. All right, let's bring the right hand around to your lap. Let's do that same thing here with the left arm, reaching out and up, extra reach, drop it down, and then back up, out to the side, fold it behind the lower back and reach up. Again, out and up, drop it down, come back up, out to the side, fold it behind your lower back, reach up. Let's do 1 more. Out and up. The hand drops down. Reach back up, out to the side, fold behind the lower back and reach up with your fingers. And then bring this hand back around. Good. Walk your feet in closer. Let's get this area a little bit here at the top of the leg, the quadriceps, front of the thighs. Bring your feet in a little bit closer, maybe an inch or 2 apart. And we're not going to do this fast. We're not kicking, we're just lifting. I'm just extending the lower part of the leg out, holding it for a second, and then taking it back down, and then alternating legs. So this isn't a swift movement, it's not a kick, it's a placement, placing it out there for a second. So you can engage that muscle, quadricep muscle. Ooh, little snap, crackle, pop there. Out and down, reach, reach. All right, we'll do a few more here each way. And then we'll stretch that area a little more. Let's do 2 more each way. And 1 more each way. Good. All right, let's scoot to the right side of your chair just a tad. And let your right leg come off the side of the chair and slide the foot back. So we're opened up in here more. Reach up on that same side, that arm, reach up high. Extend, really reach. Now we're going to lean over to the left a little. All right, let's take this arm straight out to the right side. The arm is parallel to the floor, palm is open. Tighten up through here because we'll do a twist. Let's take it back. Look back over that shoulder, and you can brace against your knee or hold onto the chair, wherever it's most comfortable. All right, now as we turn around to the front, let's bring this arm across your chest. Then take your other arm and just scoop it up. and hold it. Stretch the shoulder. And let's release that. All right, good. Let's bring this leg to the front again. Scoot into the center and then over to the left just a tad. Gently lower this leg off the side. Slide the foot back a little, opening up through the front of the thigh and into the abdomen. Reach up high, extend, look up. And let's lean over to the right. Reach back up and out to the side, and let's gently twist back. All right, let's bring this arm back across the front again, and then scoop it up with your right arm. Hold it for a moment. All right, we can release the arm. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more all the way around. All right, let's bring it over and hold for a moment. Just look up. And then as you release from this, take the right hand and hold on to the chair there for a moment, because we'll bring the left arm over for a moment. And then bring that back down. All right, good. Let's pull that right foot back in, come back into the center, and stretch your left leg out, toe pointing to the floor. Reach down, and then bring that arm over. And let's do those big circles. Big circles. Two more from here. 1 more. All right, let's bring it over and hold. Look up. And then we'll bring it back down. You can hold on to the chair and bring your other arm over. Look up. And bring that arm down. All right, let's pull that foot in. Come back into the center. Place your hands in your lap. Let's drop the head down and gently rock your head back and forth between your right and left shoulder. All right, let's switch this up a little bit. This time we're going to roll all the way around. And when you complete that first circle, let's go the other way, roll the other way. Breathing along with each circle. Let's do 3 more. Two more. And 1 more there. All right, let's sit tall, scoot forward slightly, bring the right knee up. Let's gently open up through the inner thigh. So ground yourself here, tighten your core, reach out with the opposite arm if you feel balanced. And then let's bring it back in. And when you bring it back in, tilt the head down and hug it in a little closer. All right, let's sit back up tall. Do that again. Inhale. And exhale, bring it in. Hug it in a little closer. Let's do that once more. Open up. And bring it back in. All right, now look at me and sit tall. And let's cross the right leg over the left. If you have any issues crossing above the knee, that's okay. You can cross at the ankles. Just lock them in. We'll sit here in this position, placing your hands on the top thigh, and twist to the right, looking back over that shoulder. And again, remind yourself of your posture while you're holding some of these poses. If you find you're starting to fall out or lose posture, sit back up and readjust. All right, turn back to the center. Place your right foot back down on the floor and stay on the right leg. Stretch the right leg all the way out. You might have to scoot forward a little. So the heel's on the floor and the toes pointing up. You're sitting tall. Now we're going to look back over our left shoulder. Let's start to reach back over our left shoulder with the left arm. Look back. Now we're going to bring our hand over the head and reach across. If you need to hold your chair here with your other hand, you can do that. So it'll hit you a little differently. Let's bring the left knee up now. Open up. Let's reach out with the right arm. Bring it back into the center, hug the knee, and tilt the head forward. Let's do that again. Open up, inhale, and exhale, bring it back in, hug the knee, tilt the head. Let's do 2 more of those. Take it out, and bring it back in. Let's do 1 more. Take it out, and bring it back in. Now sit tall and let's cross over here. Twist to the left and look back over your left shoulder. Try to keep your chest tall, so sit tall, good posture. All right, let's turn to the front. Place your left foot down. Let's stretch the left leg all the way out, heel on the floor and the toe pointing up. Sit tall and look back over your right shoulder. Now let's reach out with the right arm and take that back behind you. We're looking back. Bring your hand over the head and reach across toward the left foot. Hold here. Reach out over the foot, bringing that arm all the way up and down by your right side. Let's pull this foot back in. All right, take the arms out and up. Reach out to the sides, lean forward and wrap your arms under the thighs. Lower the head. Release the arms, and let's bring your hands between your feet. So inch your feet out just a little bit and bring your arms in between the legs. Let the arms go loose. Let the head drop. All right, we're slowly going to roll up here. Come all the way up. Sit tall, drawing the shoulders up and back. Take the arms out and up. Take it out front. And then open up. And then wrap your arms all the way around yourself. Inch your fingers back a little. Give yourself a little twist, a little hug. Back to the center, bring your hands to your lap, sit tall, take a deep breath. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's workout. Have a good day.